In a sea of red, Pepe coin is amongst some of the top losers, but we've been looking at the Pepe coin chart for a very long time. I want to show you guys how Pepe came down to my exact level that I had drawn out on these charts for a while and give you guys a warning in this video of potential, yes, lower levels that Pepe could potentially go to. But I do think that there is a chance that we are seeing a rebound in the crypto market, possibly very, very soon. Maybe even seeing a floor forming right now for Pepe, for Bitcoin, and the rest of the market. Of course, if we are going lower, we've got to explore some targets for Pepe, and we're going to do that in this video. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more crypto content, and take a look at the charts with me. You're looking at the biggest losers of the day to start here. And if you just take a peek at it, you're going to see that there's a lot of coins that are down 14, 12%. Pepe coin is down a whopping 10.3%. It's in like the top 15. It is the 15th worst performing coin in the last 24 hours. Now, if I look over the last 7 days and see some of the worst coins over the last 7 days, you're going to see that Pepe is also up in this list right now, the 23rd worst performing token in the top 100 over the last 7 days. Now, this is just a look at the top 100, but this is not a doom and gloom story for Pepe. This is a buying the dip opportunity. There's something I say on this channel all the time, and it is DCA HODL, and then I say, and I'll see you in the next one. So today we are talking about Pepe coin. I want to discuss this with you a little bit on some of my key levels that you need to be aware of when it comes to Pepe. So let's get into this. If you look at the price right now, it's at 4018. And if I just jump over to the charts, I've had this yellow line drawn out for a while saying that back in May of 2024, Pepe hit a high, okay? And I've been saying this move, this rally, nothing goes straight up in crypto, right? It could easily come back down, trickle down, and get a bounce off this 4017 level. And right now, we are just a couple percentage points away from having a bounce here. We, of course, saw a wick to this level back in November. Now, as Bitcoin dominance is actually climbing up, getting close to what I call resistance at about 59%. Could we break through? We could. But if we reject off here, altcoins can bounce. What we're also seeing is something that I called out yesterday. There's kind of this wedge pattern going on of sorts, this channel, should I say, for Bitcoin. We got a wick down to where I was saying we could go down to like 98K. As long as we hold above 98K, I think we can get a bounce off this level and continue back to the upside and once again approach new highs for Bitcoin. Now, there's a world where when Bitcoin bounces here, Bitcoin dominance slips down and altcoins get a bigger bounce. And I think that's possible. Just as an example, if Pepe were to bounce back to its previous high here, that's a 61% move from this yellow trend line. If Bitcoin was to go back up to its previous high from these levels, you're looking at, about, an 8% gain. This is the world where Bitcoin dominance comes back down, the US dollar Bitcoin price comes back up, and Pepe gets a nice bounce off of its dollar level, which could be right here at this level, which is again our May 2024 previous peak before we broke to new highs recently. And if we do bounce back to these previous highs that we just got recently in December, again, that's a 60% move. Now, what's my downside here that I'm looking at for Pepe coin? Well, if we do come down to my doom and gloom level, that could be as much as a 30% move to the downside. Now, I wouldn't be super surprised to see that if Bitcoin dominance continued to rally and the Bitcoin price started to come down. Yes, you heard that right. I think there's a world where Bitcoin's price could fall and Bitcoin dominance could keep going up. Why is that the case? Because when Bitcoin pumps, altcoins can pump more than it oftentimes in a parabolic bull market, especially as we're getting closer and closer to an altcoin rally, especially after an altcoin has a huge retracement, it has a recovery moment. But when Bitcoin falls, it falls slower than the altcoins, which would mean that Bitcoin dominance can come up. And even if, and when Bitcoin prices are falling and Bitcoin dominance is coming up, that would mean that altcoins are actually falling more than Bitcoin. And that's the world where we get down to these levels. I don't want to see Bitcoin come down lower than 98K. Is it possible? Could we come back down into the 80s? Some people are talking about 85, 86. Could we come back down to 73? Those are things that are possible in cryptocurrency. Yesterday, the Fed did a rate cut, but they also teased that we are going to remain cautious because of the new administration that's coming into power in the US in 2025. And they said that they might not do a rate cut in January. That caused a little bit of a bearish move, In fact, it caused quite a bit of a bearish move. If you look at the daily candle yesterday, that's a huge red daily candle coming down 6 or almost 9% in about 24 hours for Bitcoin. That's a pretty big move. So if you're wondering why Pepe coin slipped today, that is one of the big catalysts. When Bitcoin cools off, altcoins cool off more. If Bitcoin can bounce here, I think that there's a world where Pepe coin could get a nice bounce off this 4 zeros, let's call it 4017 level. Maybe we stop the bleeding here. Maybe we're going to bounce right from this level, possibly. And maybe what we're going to see is Bitcoin start to recover as well, and Bitcoin dominance come down. Again, that would translate to Bitcoin rallying, less percentage gains than Pepe on the bounce. Bitcoin dominance coming down, but the whole market coming back up. The total market cap for crypto did come down to 3.4 trillion from 3.7. That's a pretty big dip. We do have to be cautious of this move, which I've had drawn out, where maybe we do come lower. If we do come down to the $3 trillion price level for the total market cap, that is a world where Pepe coin could be making lower moves to this 4013 level. I lean bullish on Pepe. I think that the Pepe coin market cap can get to $100 billion in this market. We've seen it happen with Dogecoin almost in the previous bull markets. This is probably one of the biggest bull markets we've ever seen, considering that we have nations talking about strategic Bitcoin reserves, considering that we have companies thinking about buying Bitcoin on the balance sheets. And as more money flows into Bitcoin, it allows more money to flow into altcoins as well. Now, if you want to trade some of the volatility in this market and trade Bitcoin or Pepe for yourself, you could sign up for Blowfin. They've got Pepe here. They've got Shiba here. They've got all the different coins that you want to trade, up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you sign up using our link. And then there's a 10% discount on trading fees. They've got some very low trading fees on this platform. When you sign up now, you do get grandfathered into those low rates. Overall, Bitcoin's doing great. It's still green in December. Do not forget that, guys. We had some liquidations over the last 24 hours because of the Fed and the language that was used yesterday during the last FOMC meeting. We live streamed it for you. If you want to find some live streams to watch regarding crypto, you should follow us for the Crypto Report. We do them every Monday through Friday at about noon, 12:30 Central Standard Time. Check it out. I got one coming later today. That's all I got for you in this one, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCA, HODL. Do your own research, my friends. And of course, I will see you in the next one. That's all I got, guys. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. See you next time, y'all. Peace.